to JSMR. The holidays are coming up on us fast, and I wanted to make like a festive kind of video. I'm gonna do a video about something that means a lot to me around this time of year. So every single year around Christmas time, ever since I was born, maybe not every single year actually, but my grandmother planned ever since I was born, like 20 years ago, to give me a Hess truck every single year for my birthday, so I could start my own collection and just have a bunch of Hess trucks to play around with, I guess. And it turned out really well. I do still have a bunch of the Hess trucks that she gave me as a kid. I have the one that she gave me the year that she died, actually. It's one of the collectibles that Hess released back in 2018, so stay tuned for that. I'll be unboxing that. Well, not really unboxing, I just haven't unboxed it because it's so important to me. Like, I didn't mean to get too personal there, but there's a very personal story wrapped up with it. But I'll be showing that off today, along with the rest of my collection and a new addition to the collection from 1992. So do stay tuned for that. I'll be unboxing that later this video. So let's just jump right into it, I guess. I just kind of want to chill out with you guys and show off my collection. So let's start with this one right here. Now, this is one of many of the gasoline trucks that has had. What year is it? This is 2011. So I got this back in 2011. What was I in 2011? I had to be like 7, 6 maybe? Probably 7 at that point. I think I turned 7 that year. That's what I'm thinking of. So first of all, before we get on to the additional car, we have so it's like a gasoline truck, I guess, with an extended bed for the car, or it's supposed to be like a tow truck or something. It has this little, I guess I won't be touching that. That actually makes noise, but if you do see here, it does have a tray inside of the bed here, which I assume is used to pick up cars. We also have a side profile for you here. We have the small cab in the middle, the engine area. Let me see if I can flick the lights on, actually. Do like the idle lights. Oh, this used to be my favorite part of the Hess cars, is seeing like all the little lights and stuff light up. And they have like years of, I don't know if it's like something that Hess did or what, but batteries last for years in these things, man. Like, I used to like put, I don't even know, I don't want to give any certain battery companies like free advertising, but I used to just chuck batteries in these things and I could play with them for years on end, and like they would not run out, they would not corrode. Yeah, this is a neat little truck. You see the side lights. Reminds me of a lot of those industrial like tow trucks you see nowadays. I think this is usually what the repo men will pull up with, that or something a little less sophisticated. I don't know. I don't know if these are commonly used for repossessions. I'm not an expert in car repossessing or whatever. Oh, it also has flashing lights. Look at that. Look at that. Those cool flashing lights. I like that. I see these things on the highway like all the time at the construction sites, and like the flashing lights are so annoying because it's like they're not emergency vehicles. So I always think like, some like, I mean, they're yellow lights, but I mean, I always think it's like an emergency vehicle pulling up behind me, and like they always have their lights flashing on, and it's such a big disturbance on the road. Dang, sorry. I've been driving a lot this week. There's a lot of pent up anger around construction going on. But yeah, that is the gasoline truck, and then we also have. Let me turn this off real quick. There we go. We also have a cool little car over here that goes in the back of that truck. It kind of looks like what is this? I'm not sure if this is supposed to represent any kind of like street car. But this one is also 2011. It has the Hess logo all over it. And it looks like it's like a little like gas car or something. I don't know. Oh no! It has like the nets on the side. Yeah, so maybe it's like a NASCAR something or other, and maybe that's what it's towing. I don't know who would buy a NASCAR just to get it repossessed, but to each their own, I guess. It's a cool little car. I like it. I like the little grill up there. It's very like 2000s. You know, like how some cars have like the just certain features from certain decades. Like, I don't know. I feel like 70s, 80s cars are very like boxy sedans, and then like 90s cars you kind of get a little more curvy, and then like 2000s cars you started having like a lot more variation, with like front grills and stuff, and like consumer cars. I don't know. I feel like common cars become a lot less robotic in the 2000s, or maybe that's just me. I didn't live through it, so maybe somebody who did has a different perspective. But you know, I've read a lot of Motor Trend, so I mean, I feel semi-qualified to talk about it. I don't know. That was a really stupid tangent. I don't know why I said that, but I don't know. I really like cars from the 2000s decades. I have a lot of dream cars from that time period. So anyway, let's throw this back into its trunk, and I will go ahead and put this one back on the shelf. Let's go with an interesting one next. One of my favorites, actually, which is this plane carrier. Yeah, pretty cool. So this is from 2010. So this is from when I was like 5, 6. I loved this thing, man. This was like one of the best Christmas gifts I've ever gotten, no joke. And it was always for Christmas. Like, my grandmother would buy these like almost every single year for me. I have so many to show off. But this one is one I geeked out over, because like just the plane itself. Let's start with the plane. Like, oh my gosh, I've always loved planes. I always loved like you know, jets and planes and stuff. Like, I had so many like tiny model planes growing up as a kid, and this was a small one to add to my collection. And it's such a cool fighter jet. I remember like sorry, I feel like I'm bringing out my inner child right now. I remember like playing with this so much when I was a kid, and just like, oh no, there's corrosion. Oh yeah, I think there's a bit of corrosion on the bottom of that. I might have to go take a screwdriver to that. And, oh, it's because it was left on. Oh no. Okay, I'll definitely have to check on that later, because this is like one of my favorite childhood toys. I can't. I slipped up. I can't let it. I can't let it rot like that. You know. No, I thought it was gonna be stronger than that, but yeah, gosh, I guess I'll be careful with the corrosion now. But I remember playing with this thing over and over again when I was a kid. Just like, oh my gosh, you don't know what power you hold over a 6-year-old boy when you give him a fighter jet, like a model or toy fighter jet. Like, that's just so, you win hearts with that one. But that's the jet. I'm gonna go ahead and place this over here so I can take a look at the battery capsule later, because I definitely want to get rid of that corrosion. I figure that's been running rampant for a while. And then I gotta clean off the bed of this truck. It looks like some of the corrosion got in there as well. If you can see that, I don't know if it's very good in the lighting, but yeah. This is what is used to carry the plane. Let me see if this still turns on. There's no visible corrosion. Oh, okay. So I figured out how to make this go up. It's actually this button right here. And it's like a little, it's like a little pulley system, kind of, I don't know. And then I think that other button right there is for lights or something. I can't figure it out, though. Yeah, it's probably not going on. On a brighter note, though, I have a really cool model here to show you. And it is the Hess monster truck. This was released all the way back in 2007. When, I think wee little Jamie was about 4 years old at the time this released. So pretty crazy to think about that. I don't even remember getting this. That's how old it is. I don't even remember receiving this. I remember playing with it as a kid. It was a recurring toy. I was a little kiddo, but I do not even remember receiving it. This is a really cool design. You see a lot of Hess vehicles. They have like the white, full, like cream white design or like matte white with hints of that dark Hess green. Something I really like about the monster truck, about how it looks, is that it has that darker green all around with the flame decals. I just think it's so cool to see that, and it's the only Hess vehicle I have where that's the case. I'm sure there's many more. I haven't looked into Hess, or just the Hess collection in a long time, so maybe I'll have to start collecting these again. I don't know. But yeah, there's not really too much to say about the monster truck. It has a nice big bed here. Cool flashing lights. When they do work, they are very cool. I do need to put more batteries in this thing, get them working again. It has nice big wheels here. Nice big wheels. And these are like genuine rubber as well, which is pretty cool. A lot of cars, a lot of toy cars are kind of cheaped out on, and they use like plastic for the rubber wheels, but this one's pretty cool. But yeah, I used to send this thing flying when I was a kid. It was also one of my favorite toys. I think, again, because it's such a cool design and I got it so early. So let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so this next one is very exciting for me because it's the second oldest in my collection, or at least as far as like when it was given to me, or like when I got it. This was like the second one that I just had ever. It is a Hess fire truck from 2005. It was when I was 1 years old. Almost 2. Wait, no. In '05. Yeah, I was 1 in '05. And then I turned 2 a few months later in '06, yeah. I can't even get my math straight this video. It's crazy. But there are a lot of cool features about this truck that are unrelated to my poor math skills. As you can see up here, we have the engine with a cool grill. Yes, we have some stuff up here. We have what seems like a AC grill. We have our spotlights, some buttons, and that definitely don't work. This one definitely does not have batteries in it. I can tell you that for sure. Because I did want to save it a while ago. We also have this full-sized ladder. I can't even get it in the shot. It's so big. Look at that. Look at that. Folds right back in. Wow. And if you thought that was all, it has a little car in the back of it. My favorite thing about Hess vehicles is the way that they just have like all of these tiny little vehicles that come along with a lot of their stuff, and it's so like so adorable. Like, look at this thing. Why would you not want like a tiny Hess SUV in the back of your Hess fire truck? Like, it's such a great addition. I love it. It's so cute. God. This brings back so many memories too. Like, I got this back in '05. Like, not even like 2 years before I had been on this earth. Like, that's how long I've had this thing in my possession. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. And I'm like almost as old as these things. Or these things are almost as old as I am. Like, wow. So this next one is also very special to me because I believe it was the first one I got from my grandmother, and it is the and I will warn you, this is a bit yellow because it has been very well loved. I did play with it a lot as a kid, and I actually got 2 of them. The other one that I have is pretty beat up. It has like coloring all over it and stuff because you don't give this stuff to a young child, especially like a boy, and expect it to come back pristine. And this one definitely did not, but I think that is a testament to how much I loved all of these things as a kid. So we got the, I want to call it like a Hummer or something. It's some kind of SUV here. It has a very flat hood, very flat roof. It has the lining on the roof. Oh, and it has a little sunroof. I can't forget about that. with a sunroof someday, or a moonroof. Did you guys know that there is actually a difference between sun and moon roofs? So if you've ever seen like advertisements like, oh, this car has a sunroof or this car has a moonroof, it's not just some gimmicky marketing term. It actually specifies the ability of the roof's capacity to retract. So like I don't know why I like explain that so complexly. So a sunroof is actually just a stationary roof, like you can't open it at all. It's just there. A moonroof, however, and you've seen this a lot, especially in the past decade, will actually retract, like the ones that go back, and you can actually open the top. I mean, a lot of cars have that now. You guys know what I'm talking about, but that is, by definition, a moonroof. So, just a fun fact for anyone who's confused about that, or didn't even know it. I was flabbergasted when I learned that. It's a very fun fact. So yeah, this one, oh, I think I forgot to show it back. This one is 2004, the year I was born, so I can only assume that I got this when I was mere months old. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. I definitely don't remember getting this one. I mean, same for the fire truck. But yeah, look at the color of the door compared to the rest there. Like some of these pieces have just yellowed so much, and you can see it kind of on the top too. It's probably not as like good in the camera because of the lighting, and I think a little bit on the hood, but you guys just can't see that well, I guess. So I'm sure you guys have been itching to find out what's inside the back of here, so I can actually unhook that latch and do this. Oh no, one of them's missing. I don't know where the other bike went. We actually have some little biker dudes in here, you know, just ready to roll on their Hess gasoline bikes. Yeah, there's like two of them that can pack in here. I used to have so much fun with these guys. I used to race them all around my old living room, and oh, they also have the little 2004 brand marking. I love how the mini vehicles have like just as much attention to detail as the big ones. I'm sorry, I love Hess. They're just, find me a brand that has as much aura as Hess does. I feel like Hess just has so much drip marketing, and I respect them for that, honestly. Anyways, up next, we have, oh wow, this is the one I got in 2008. So, as you can see here, 2008 2008. It's kind of like I want to say like some kind of dump truck or storage truck or something. I don't really know how to describe it. The lights definitely did not turn on. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. What was I gonna show off here? Oh yeah, the exterior. So, as you can see, we do have this little window. We see a little guy in here. This actually comes out. This actually comes apart as a ramp. You can actually take the latch back here and use it as like a full-on ramp, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool if I say so myself, but I don't really have anything to place it on right now, so it's just gonna kind of droop down like that. We have this thing majig in the back of here. I think it's like some kind of bulldozer, and this has to be like some kind of work truck or something. But I remember, I think this thing has like special wheels or something. Oh yeah, like these wheels are locked into place, so it's hard to move. It's like realistic or something. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this had to be like some kind of work truck or something. Something to do with construction, I presume. There's no like switch on it or anything, so I don't think it lights up, even though it has what looks to be like headlights here. And you see that? It looks like it has headlights, but I don't think they actually work. Yeah, let's see. I don't really know if there's much else to show off with that vehicle. It's I'd say it's a pretty standard, Hess work truck. I'd say it's pretty par for the course with what you'd find with Hess. So, not that it doesn't also hold a special place in my heart, but I don't know. I just don't remember playing with this one as much. maybe it was lost for a bit. These are from very developmental years of my life, so my memory's a bit spotty as to how and when they were used. But anyway, let's move on. Next up is one I'm very excited for, and possibly, besides the jet carrier, one of my favorite vehicles in the collection, and that is this coupe right here. So this seems to be like some kind of Formula One car or something. It's from 2009, and oh, I love the back grille here. Everything about this is just so classy. Oh, I love race cars. I didn't even like. It's weird. I didn't enjoy like racing or anything when I grew up, and I have a very like. I wasn't ever like really into cars. I'm still not now, but there are a lot of like car models I like stylistically appreciate. Like there are a lot of Porsche 911s that I really admire. I'm a really big Porsche fan, but I have no idea what the heck is in those things. I just really love looking at cars. So yeah, random side note, but that's probably why I like this one so much, because it's so stylish. It has so much aura. I wish I could get the lights working. I probably should have like refitted batteries in all of these before I recorded this, but I just kind of took these out of my closet shelf and was like, hey, let's make a video on these. So it was kind of an immediate thing. Inside the car, though, is actually something pretty cool. If you pop this down, there we go. It's a little less realistic compared to other Hess vehicles, but you actually have this car within a car. Right? It's crazy. So, this little car, as far as I can tell, has that same darker green hue as the. I love how it kind of like contrasts the other car here in the green colors. Like I just noticed that for the first time in forever. I forgot that that's like what this car was, and it's so cool. And it's like basically a replica. Look at that. Yeah, it looks pretty similar to the. Hold on. Let's compare and contrast here. I think the only difference is that this one has the little buttons on the side, and this one just has like this one has no buttons, but both of them are like, I'm thinking they're identical. Yeah, that would be a good thumbnail right there, like watching them zoom in while I'm like something like that. I don't know. I get a lot of random stupid thumbnails within my videos that I save. I'll have to show them to you guys sometime. Alright, anyway, I did want to show off this cool car. I had to get this when I was like 5. Oh, it's all scratched up and stuff. I played with this one so much. It's definitely one of my favorites. Anyways, let's put his little friend back in there. And let's move on to something I am very excited to show you. Okay, so I had to decide with myself for a bit which one I was going to do first, because I have 2 more for you guys. 2 more trucks in my collection. And basically what I have is the one I mentioned before, the one that my grandmother gave me the year she died. Yeah, so this is actually a anniversary edition, I guess. So this is what's in the box here. This old 30s gas truck. And it is a 1933 to 2018 like special edition. I'm not sure how rare it is. I'm not really sure how rare any of these are. I know Hess did go out, like, didn't they go out of business for a few years? Or there were some models that like stopped sales, and a bunch of them were exclusive for a while, and it like my collection shot up in value. Not that I'll ever like sell any of this. This stuff is very important to me. Like this has, like, a lot of people hate having history with material items, but like these are so important to me. But yeah, I'm really not sure how rare this one is what I was trying to say, but it's a very pretty. Here, let me show you the front and the back first. Very cool front picture there. A testament to Hess's immaculate packaging. I love the packaging of these things, and I wish I could have saved more from all of these old trucks and cars and stuff. And so this says Hess 1933 on the back. So, and that's like, this everything about this model is cool. I don't even know what to say. I can't even like verbalize it right. But this has been in the box since 2018. But this is actually an 85th anniversary. I forgot it was 85 years that they were celebrating back in 2018. So it's a very old gas truck here with the Hess 1933 logo on the back. I think I actually can take it out for you guys. You know what? I'll do it since it's for the video, and this doesn't get a lot of airtime outside. Let me figure out a good way to open it. See, I probably did it from the back the first time I took it out. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. So, opening it up from the back here, we do see the Hess logo. You see a big Hess logo on the back of the inside box. Hess has such a cool logo. Like it seems so simple, but it's like there has to be like a Hess font that they use that makes this so specific. Like I don't know, it looks like it could be its own font, but maybe it's like a really common font that I see all the time or something, and maybe I'm just not recognizing it. I don't know. Going on a lot of asides this video. I'm sorry. There's just so much to take in here. I really want to like narrate everything I'm thinking right now. But anyway, this is the truck in all of its glory. Is this still strapped? Oh no, I can take it out. I can take it out and look at this back here. It's like a bunch of like old gas trucks. I guess these were what this was modeled off of. It's so cool. Yeah, it does say Hess 1933 on the back there. It is looks like a standard gas tanker for the time. Definitely a very beautiful 30 styles grill and front here. I really love the tire guards that arch over. I feel like it's a very specific of the era. But just a very beautiful 85th year anniversary piece. When is their 100th? Got to keep their 100th in mind. That would be in. Let me do math real quick. So 2023 would have been 90. So 2033 is going to be their 100th anniversary. Might have to pick that one up when it drops. But anyway, that is my vintage 1933. Or well, I keep calling it vintage. It's a vintage style, we'll say. But it is the 85th anniversary special edition. And my grandmother's parting gift to me. So very important piece of my collection here, and one I will probably cherish forever. Quite honestly, you know, as long as I have a collection. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and move on to the unboxing of my next vehicle, though. I think you guys are really gonna like this one. All right, so here it is. Here's what I got 2 weeks ago at the antique shop. This is a Hess 18-wheeler gas truck with a, look out for it. It looks to be, so this is a 1992 release. This looks to be, I don't want to say an air-cooled 911. I think air-cooled 911s stopped in, was it 89? I forget the exact year that the air-cooled 911s stopped being made, but this was around the time when Porsche ceased the release of those. So I think this might be a Porsche 911, or it looks like a Carrera. It's weird. It looks like it looks a little more like a 994, but so many of those 911 models look so similar to each other. I don't know. Let's open it up and figure out what it could be in the Porsche lineup. But anyway, that is the beautiful cover photo there. We do have this brand right here, the Hess 18-wheeler and racer. Looks pretty cool. It's very 90s. This is like genuine, untouched Hess 90s toy. So I wonder if it still comes with those Energizer batteries in there. You see, it says it comes with 2 Energizer alkaline batteries. So I wonder if they're still in there. I don't imagine they are. Oh wow, and the eraser actually comes with a friction thingy. Like you can pull it back, I guess, and it'll go. I'm looking at that from the back profile now on the box, and that is definitely a Porsche. I'm not quite sure yet if it's a 911. It looks to be a 911, but we might as well open it up and find out. This thing was only $12.99 at the gift shop I bought it at, so I'm assuming it's not like a super rare collector's item. So we got the wrapping off here. I guess we'll go ahead and open this up. There's not much more to talk about. I've shown you the packaging and unwrapped it. Showed off what is going to be inside. So let's dig into this. See what Hess has in store. Ooh. So we open up to the back of it here. I guess this has already been opened. Yeah, look at that. Hess 1992. Wow. Let's go ahead and slide this puppy out. See what she's got to offer. Oh, wow. Check this out, man. See how that box is empty now. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of this packaging. And what do we have here? We have like an instruction thingy on top of here. Ooh, I think I actually have another one of these 18-wheeler models from a while ago. Yep, so it's just operation and battery replacement, yada yada. Your standard card that comes with these things. And then we have 18-wheeler itself, which, wow. This is such an old Hess truck. It's insane to me. So this definitely is not new. That's for sure. And then, wow, so it has like this little vault thing you can use to open the door. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, let's reach in here. Let's see what we got. So it looks like there's some packaging in there just for protection, and something that's confusing me right now is, here's the Porsche, but it actually, my Porsche got gutted. It doesn't have the spoiler, it doesn't have the wheels, and it's missing, are there bulbs for the headlights? No, those are the OG headlights. But it's missing its spoiler and its wheels. I might need to get another model. That's insane. Because I bought it for the Porsche. I bought it for the Porsche. I love the Porsche. It looks so clean. Look at that. That has to be an air-cooled 911. Like, look at the style of that thing. Oh, wait, no. I think the light would have wrapped all the way around. Well, it's Hess. It's going to be like a little bit of a off-brandy thing, so it's not going to be like exactly like the Porsche model I'm trying to pinpoint. So I don't know. It still looks really cool though. It looks like it's like hauling a car that needs to be worked on or something. I'm still so excited about this purchase. It does have those friction wheels, so maybe I'll get like some wheel replacements and see how fast it goes. I don't know. But this is pretty cool. Besides the fact that it looks like I ran the Porsche through Detroit, everything in the box seems pretty cool. I think I have one of these old 18-wheeler trucks back in my closet. I just didn't bring it out for the video because it's been very well loved and just very like yellowed and broken apart, and like so many pieces are missing. It wouldn't really be worth showing off too much, but this one is very, very cool, and I will definitely display this somewhere. Sorry, I love these trucks so much. Hess just has such a cool, like, branding. It's just such, I always loved getting these things for Christmas as a kid, and like opening up the package and just having like a whole new truck every single year to play with. But I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for blasting through the past a little bit with me, and I hope you enjoyed me showing off my Hess collection. I know I have like a lot of collection content on this channel, and you guys are probably tired of like me showing off all my stuff by now, but I think it's really relaxing. It's very therapeutic for me to just like sit in front of a camera and show off a bunch of cool stuff I collect. So thank you guys for sitting through these and watching these and enjoying these if you are a weird nerd like me who likes this kind of stuff. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video and are having a good morning, night, afternoon, whatever it is where you are. I'll see you in the next video. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what my next video will be. I guess I'll decide after I cut the camera off, but I'll see you guys later.